Take a look at this. Another tree service drop off, all red oak. And believe it or not, all of these chunks are cut to almost 4 feet. So divisible by 16. That one right there is 32 inches. That one's 4 feet. That one's 4 feet. That one's like 33. That one's 4 feet. That one's 4 feet. Oh, perfect. Gotta love it. Yeah, so you see that? You see all that wood? That's all from yesterday's drop off. But I have to rewind a little bit to tell you how I got to that. Oh, don't worry, that grasshopper, it's not real. I posted that video about taking the wedge off with my bent bolt, and then yesterday Chris from Wolfe Ridge Manufacturing actually replied to added a comment to my video and told me to just stop out and pick up some new bolts for that. So I was actually at the farm supply store getting some new ones, but they didn't have the right size. So I ended up stopping there anyway. So I've got not one, but 3 new pins, bolts, whatever you want to call this, for the 4-way wedge. And picked me up, gave me a little t-shirt to wear. So thanks again, Chris, greatly appreciated. But that just goes to show you what kind of guy he is and what kind of product he produces. I mean, he's the product and the guy, same thing. Stand up guy, stand up product, top of the line. So Daniel Atkins, I know you're thinking about it. Get yourself a Wolfe Ridge. Do it. Trust me, you will never look back and doubt it. Best decision I ever made. And when you think about it, like, depending on how much wood you do, I mean, yes, that comes into play, but you have to think about the long term. Like, how many more years are you going to be splitting wood? How much time do you have to get back on that investment? I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. So, Daniel Atkins, there's your shout out today. And from one Daniel to another, and one man to another, really look into it. I'm telling you, great splitter. You will not regret it. So, let's get this pin switched out. So, nothing too complicated here. You can see this is the new pin. He said he redesigned these, and they have new pins now that are a little shorter and they fit a little better. So you pop that cotter pin off, slide it in, and you can see, I'll show you, that side's pretty low profile, and so is this one. You can see that it's nice and smooth here, so chances are any wood's not going to catch that coming off the split. So I'm going to stick this in, probably push it all the way in, and yeah, hopefully that'll, if any wood comes off there, should just, I'll have to see how that works. We'll give it a try here in a little bit. So there it is, pin replaced, 2 backups just in case, good to go. So I have all of that wood dropped off yesterday. I've already bucked it all up. I did that yesterday afternoon right after they dropped it off. And this is what it all came out to. Quite a bit. And those pieces there are about 26-inch diameter. So turned out great. I only have those 2 pieces, and then that one right there is a little short, but otherwise everything else came out to nice 16-inch rounds. So there's going to be a lot of good wood here. Okay, so how did I get this wood? Well, let me tell you, it's an interesting story, but it's just something that, like, one of the things I try to do is that old saying, like, show up for life. Like, that's what it's all about. Like, show up each day with a positive attitude and good things will happen. And it doesn't matter how little and insignificant you may think it is, if it's something positive, focus on each and every little positive thing, and all of a sudden good things seem to start happening. So this is the crazy part of it. So I stop at Wolfe Ridge, I talk to Chris, he gives me this shirt that says "Got wood?" ? Well, back there in my wood yard, my old wood yard, you can see I had cleared out all the wood. I'd gotten it all hauled back to the new location. So I go to pick up the little boss man from school, and I drove by and I looked down this one street, and I'm like, hey, that kind of looks like might be a tree service truck. And I saw a guy in helmet on, earmuffs, and carrying a chainsaw. So turned around, went down there. I had a little time before school was out. Stopped in. I'm like, hey, what are you guys going to be doing with that wood? And he's like, well, normally we haul it to this place way down on the south side of town, and so I don't know. He's like, why? And I'm like, well, I only live a couple miles from here. If you're looking for a place to drop it off and get rid of it, I'll take it. He's like, well, let me talk to the owner. And as he was texting him, all of a sudden the owner showed up with the dump trailer. And so I'm like, hey, if you don't want to haul this wood all the way down to your other location, I'm only a few miles away. And he's like, oh, all right, well, if you want it, it's yours. Give me your address. Gave him my address. Got back from picking the little boss man up at school, and here it was, sitting at the end of the driveway in a big pile that you saw at the beginning of this video. So yeah, it's like, and this is obviously it's probably irrelevant, but I get a shirt that says "Got wood." I don't have any wood. Half hour later, I have this whole load of wood. See? Those little things, you pay attention to those little positive things, and every day just makes a difference. All right, so now that the pep talk is over, let's get to work. Alright, you guys remember how old Snarfle Crotch and that big twisted maple split? I'm going to put this big round right here. I'm going to put him through right now. So watch the difference. And I'll put the link to that split maple. I might even put a clip, just a comparison, but watch the difference splitting this red oak. It's crazy how much different it is. I mean, and I haven't split any big ones yet, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna split right apart and just gonna be smooth like butter. wanted to quick show you guys this. I went in and had lunch before that last little time lapse. So there's the stuff I split before lunch. And there's the stuff I just split. Can you notice the color difference? Look at that. But just look at the half hour, well, hour difference from this stuff that was split an hour earlier to that stuff over there. Kind of neat to look at. And there we are. All done. All that wood that got dropped off yesterday, it's all split. Take a look at this pile. Look at that. Keeps going. There's the end. So you guys tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. How much wood is there? How much wood did I get off that delivery yesterday, and now that it's split, what do you think? Think there's a cord? A full cord sitting there? I think there is. I mean, you can see the size of the splitter, so kind of see how high it is. So yeah, so basically you can see I just kind of just kept spinning it and just kept turning, filling that whole row in. And then at the end here, these are blocks that I'm gonna keep for myself, like these splits. I mean, whoa, look at this piece of wood. I mean, just look at that. That is a hunk of wood. BTUs in that baby. Oh yeah. Keep you warm overnight right there. So yeah, like I said, just leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. How much wood I got split there half a day. And I was taking breaks. I mean, moving cameras around, went in for lunch, got something to drink, went to the bathroom, etc., blah blah blah. So you know, I didn't just stand right there non-stop, but still, like I was saying, this machine, this splitter is no joke. No joke at all. Some serious splitting right there. Getting split done. Oh yeah. One other thing, check out the new pin. Look at, still just hanging there. No issues at all. Like I said, I'm pretty sure when the wood gets pushed through, this thing just rotates up. And I think that'll about do it for today's video. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I know this is like the second video in a row now of just splitting, but I just wanted to show you the difference of that. What type of wood, like that oak, how much better it splits. And just, I mean, look at, you saw before how many times I'd be pushing that maple through and it'd be twisting, and this oak just boom, boom, boom. Some of those barely an inch, pop, just split it right apart. Oh, it's awesome. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Did I say that already? I think I did. All right, that means it's time to go. So everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe, have fun, be cool.